Yo, what's up guys? Seasonal Talk Sam here to bring you guys my episode review of 242 of Tama. So yeah, pretty much the end of this little mini arc, I should say. But yeah, it was just completely hilarious. I would say, in terms of hilarious, nah, that's not the proper word. I would say if that, I would probably say like last episode was way more funnier than this episode, but this episode had me, chuckling too. Like the whole every time Gintoki and what's his name? Hijikata would make like, a Dragon Ball reference, Tsukio or Otai or Kagura or any of those guys would just, throw something at them, and it was just like completely hilarious. And it was kind of getting they were getting kind of tired of it because they're just bleeding all over, and they were thinking like, and then like they started realizing like, wait, are these girls actually throwing shit at us just because we're making Dragon Ball references, or are they actually just throwing this just for the hell of it? And personally, I think they were just throwing it just for the hell of it. Like, I think they would still have thrown something, even if they didn't make a Dragon Ball reference. But yeah, and it was actually pretty funny how like Ichikata like tried to be all cool by doing the whole Vegeta what do you call it? Vegeta, how pretty much Vegeta said pretty much said goodbye to Trunks when he was like like yeah, like that, like this thing. Yeah, and then he just got just like I don't know who threw it, but it was just hilarious. And it's actually pretty interesting that like damn, what was the chick's name? Madam. I'm just gonna call her Madam. She pretty much the only reason why she came back to the host club is because she wanted to see Kyoshiro. And and it was actually just kind of weird how like she was pretty much just calm despite like pretty much hell was breaking loose in the host bar. Like you had trannies fighting members of the Yagu clan, and everyone was just being retarded and just out. And she was just just standing there. I mean, just sitting there, just emotionlessly just looking at everything, just like not being freaked out at all. So I thought that was kind of weird but interesting at the same time. Um, and is there anything else? Yeah, really, I think that's pretty much all I had to say. I mean, the ending, the ending was actually kind of funny. Like before when it went over to the credits, that before when she left the host club, Kyoshiro came out of nowhere and brought her back in, and then like you had pretty much everyone with with beer and pretty much opening up the host club with open arms, and you just had and everyone was just standing up while you had Gintoki pretty much throwing up in a bag continuously. So and yeah, and yeah, and that was pretty much the episode. That was pretty much the episode, and also what I also had to say. So but yeah, if I had to give this episode a grade, I would probably give it a B plus. It was an alright episode. Um and yeah, I feel like I have something else to say, but I guess I don't. So yeah, so looking forward to the next episode, judging from the episode preview. We're going to have another like what do you call it? Another episode revolving around like a jump editor, which that hasn't happened since episode 100, 101. No, not 101. Episode 100 actually, with Gintoki and that jump editor, and just yeah. So it's actually pretty cool that we're actually getting um another jump editor type of episode of Gintama. So anyway, what do you guys think of this episode? Put any comments below if you have any regarding this episode, or what are your predictions of the next episode regarding the jump editor. And yeah, and that's pretty much all I have to say. So anyway, this is Seasonal Talk Sam, and I will catch you guys maybe next week if I have time to do an episode review of 243. So anyway, see you guys later.